Aemon, the most popular and active Lord of the Mysteries, antagonist, and the pathway he's on is one of the cowardly trio, the Marauder pathway. Suppose you were to transmigrate into the world of Lord of the Mysteries, and you happen to like risky adventures, then come and try the Marauder pathway. Hello everyone, my name is 002, and today let's become Aemon, the Marauder pathway, also known as the Error pathway. When you become a Sequence 9 Marauder, not only will all your physical abilities be enhanced, you will also gain theft, sleight of hand, and sharp observation skills, and all you have to do is steal stuff. But you're different from those common thieves to you. Stealing isn't for pleasure or survival. You're like Kaito Kid from Detective Conan. Stealing to you is achieving a goal you have set for yourself, or more like completing a mission, and it is also the acting for your sequence. When you finish digesting this potion and advance to Sequence 8 Swindler. As the name suggests for this sequence, all you have to do is swindle people. Swindle them for fun or for sport. You will gain charisma, persuasion, mental interference, and the ability to mislead others' thoughts just to make you all the more trustworthy. As for what to do with these abilities in this mysterious world, all I can say is, as long as you're happy. But there is one thing you must remember to never be caught by official Beyonders. You don't want to end up as a Beyonder characteristic, do you? But when you become a Sequence 7 cryptologist, you will have some abilities for running away. You will not only gain a heightened spiritual sense, but also perception, association, and reasoning abilities. You can guess the process of both natural and supernatural events from hints and traces that have been left behind, or predict how events will play out. If you have this ability and still get caught by official Beyonders, then all I can say is maybe this pathway just isn't for you. When you become a Sequence 6 Prometheus is when the true power of the Marauder pathway starts to show. Your stealing abilities will greatly increase. You can start to steal others' Beyonder abilities. See a good ability? Steal it over and give it a try. But remember, you can only use it for 10 minutes before you have to give it back. And I don't recommend using it on anyone with a higher sequence than you, because you will most likely fail. When you become a Sequence 5 Dream Stealer, your stealing abilities will be further enhanced. You can now steal people's thoughts and memories. When fighting, you can steal your opponent's intentions, causing them to blank out for a moment. But when you steal your opponent's intentions, you have to do what they intended to do. So at this point in time, a teammate would be necessary. When you become a demigod at Sequence 4 Parasite, you will now be able to use your stealing abilities on life and people. You can parasitize others and be like the old man who helps the main character in those cultivation novels and become powerful big shots in the eyes of others. When you become a Sequence 3 Mentor of Deceit, your powers will begin to become abstract. This sequence is also the ultimate ascension of your Sequence 8 Swindler abilities. You will not only be able to swindle people, you will also be able to swindle the laws of nature. Like if the power cuts out when you are gaming, you can swindle your computer into thinking it still has power so you can finish the round. But that is a waste. If you have any other ideas, leave it in the comments. When you become a Sequence 2 Trojan Horse of Destiny, your stealing abilities will now extend to identity, self-awareness, Beyonder characteristics, or even fate, which means you can steal the identity and fates of others, up to high sequence Beyonders, and down to ants can all become you. If you want to, you can be like Amon and build a family consisting only of yourself. This ability is one of Amon's most feared abilities in the book. If you are lucky enough to become a Sequence 1 Worm of Time, then you will be able to steal time and an Archangel's authority for a short time. This may sound abstract, but all you have to know is, as long as they have it and you want it, there is nothing that can stop you from stealing it. But if your target is a Sequence 0 or above the sequence, ignore what I said. When you reach this sequence, I suggest you stop thinking about advancing, even though Aemon has dropped to Sequence 2, but he still has Adam. You don't want to suddenly put on a monocle during your apotheosis ritual, do you? If Aemon wants to become a true god, just give your Sequence 1 characteristic to him. It's not a big deal, because even as a Sequence 2, you can still treat life as a game. After hearing all of this, would you like to become my blessed